Just finished week 39 of the trading challenge, trading from $100 to $1,000,000. We're currently at 122,000. That's 11,700 more than last week. So I'll just go through the portfolio real quick. We have PLS Folio that now shows Pulse Chain and Ethereum, so this makes it a lot easier. You can see my main holding is Joe, then Inc, Mog, and then just some Pulse Chain. So Joe has been sending recently. Look at this chart, right? So we bought in pretty decently. We bought in at the start of the move, literally the exact start at 21.9 mil. So right down here. Pumped up 2x, came back down. We bought this exact dip as well, and we bought 0.1%, right? So we have 50 grand in Joe right now, from 26 grand or 27 grand, and that's pretty decent. So we're up like 20k or so, 24k on Joe, and I mean, look at that chart, like it is beautiful, sending, and it looks ready to go all-time highs pretty soon. So that's a good, good play we made on Joe. And we're going to keep holding that one for a bit longer. Well, it's like a mid-term hold for me. The next one is Inc. So I have less Inc than last week because I put some of it into Mog, right? So Mog is now a hold in the challenge account. And then we have Inc. Inc is equivalent to, I think, 1.1 billion Pulse Chain. So yeah, we have like 1.2 billion Pulse Chain, so it's pretty decent. I think, if a billion Pulse Chain isn't enough to make $1,000,000, then the chain's a fucking failure anyway. So yeah, let's take a look at Pulse Chain real quick. Pulse Chain is down 13% this week. So there's been a massive whale capitulating the chain, and that's why we're going down so hard. Everything's getting wrecked. PulseX is getting destroyed. 18% this week on PulseX. But Inc is held up pretty well. So Inc is only down. Inc isn't even down. Inc's up 6% this week, and the ratio is like sending right now. So that looks so good on the ratio. It looks ready to go to just all-time highs, right? When this chart pumps, it legit just goes up. Like, see if we're going sideways or up, and this is going up now. So it's probably going to go to all-time highs pretty soon. And yeah, Inc's good. No, it looks good. I'm glad I have some. So that's Inc, and then we have Mog, right? Mog's the new holding. I am down, I think, a couple grand on Mog, and it's probably going to go a little bit lower. But we bought in at like right around here, and yeah, it came down a little bit. I'm expecting us to hit this 20 or 270 mil area because obviously, I mean, look at how many hits it's had at that area. It's probably going to retest it one more time, and then we can go up. So that's Mog. And then other than Mog, we just have some Pulse Chain. So Pulse Chain itself has came down, and it didn't do, it's playing out like the head and shoulders, right? We saw it last week. We didn't want to have that happen, but it's obviously happened. We could go down to the lows again. Obviously, we don't want that to happen, but the chain is not exactly strong right now. Neither is crypto. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, overall, it's whatever. Like, we have money on Ethereum, and we're good. So yeah, we have like 87 grand on ETH, and then we have 34 grand on Pulse Chain, and then also we have some money in Basis for Everyone, right? So that doesn't show on this portfolio, which is why it only says 113. So we have 8 grand in Basis for Everyone still, and this chart is just chilling. It's sideways, nice, looks pretty decent. And hopefully we can get that to break up pretty soon. But yeah, that's all the holdings for the week. We didn't take any trades, I don't think. Oh, we took one trade this week, which was Manu or whatever it's called. So dogs were kind of popping off on Ethereum. So I grabbed some of this coin, and I only made like a little quick swing trade on it because it didn't really do much. So I bought in down here at 120k. Right there, and then I just sold up here at like 200k, and that was the trade, right? We made 550 bucks or some shit. Yeah, 555 programmed. So yeah, that was the only trade I took. The market's dead as fuck, so there's really nothing to do other than just hold and buy the dip. So that's all the trades. The only other thing we can really look at is Bitcoin, and obviously Bitcoin is just chilling, right? It's holding up nicely, just messing around up here as we expected. And yeah, we're just waiting for a catalyst or something to break the market out. And then you have ETH as well, came down. I said last week about us going down to this like 2300 area, and that's exactly what we did. We swept this kind of low area, and now we're holding on this super trend. So we could go up from here. Obviously, you know, if Trump wants to send the market lower real quick, he could. He could do something like that and then just fucking send it. But that doesn't need to happen. I think we're good to bounce off this level. But we'll see. So yeah, I'm bullish on pretty much everything now. Yeah, also dominance is ripping. So dominance is almost going back to the all-time high. Well, not all-time high, but like the high of this cycle. And yeah, it's just so strong right now. So we'll see what happens with that. Probably gonna go higher. But yeah, that's pretty much everything there is to cover. We're at 122 bandos, and we didn't really take many trades, and we got some money on ETH and Bolstream. So yeah, thanks for watching.